Hey guys, sorry, kind of ended the broadcast by accident. Hold on just a second. Switch it up. My bad. That was my bad. Waiting for everyone to turn in onto this one. I will post the link. Hi, come by. Super sorry. That was totally my fault. I got excited and then pressed that by accident.
That's my spoon and knife. I have
Got it?
Thank you.
It's a different.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on just a second.
Thank you so
My
much.
bad. Why is this
Yeah, just stream your.
I know. I eat
I'm a back at your
How about you go to your YouTube?
6. No, because then he can't stream from there.
Oh, I got it. Let me end it.
Wait, we're almost done. 6, 3, 2,
He calls me JK.
and 8.
The hat completes the ensemble.
Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. My bad.
I didn't say that. I said I don't like it. I didn't say you're not wearing that.
6. Hold on, guys. It's this one. I'm trying to freaking edit it. Oh, there we go. Okay. My bad. Sorry. Sorry. And here you go.
Rich, want me to take it home? You want me to take it home? Okay.
No, I'm gonna try.
Up there, Kazare. What's that? Up there. Gotta go in. Get a song. It's good. Try it out. Yeah. We're doing it ghetto style.
I got it. Is
there some water in it? Maybe you can give it to Chris. Towel guy. I know. Towel guy, or they got it? That's right there, dirty water. Come here. Let me tell you. Put it somewhere. Right here. Grab. This is champagne. Okay, Mr. Connoisseur. Smell it. Please smell it.
I can look at it before I smell it.
Please. Be the judge. Right away. Huh? Right away. Can you get up to the training room? Buy new ones.
Hi guys, sorry. Roy Pepper had some issues. So hi.
No, Neo, can I take a
Dick.
picture of you?
Yeah.
Like, what I love about this the most is like,
Oh, the Wi-Fi.
you're literally here with your like favorite food in your voice. Ray, get over here. Like, you are literally exactly who you are. Like, the great, yeah, the great family guy.
Try me yan.
Ray,
Yep.
will you go stand by Magneto? This is like such an epic photo. And I'm sorry I'm taking it on my phone, but it's actually great. Sit in his lap. Yeah. Cause like, look, it's you guys. A lot of food and the boys, and every day is you guys, the boys, eating, and you all do this as a team. This is your team. That's so great.
There we go. Who is
It was like,
quiet that?
I'm trying to focus. I got warmed up. I warmed up real good. And like going in, and I don't know if it was cold, but it cooled me down. And when it cooled me down, it was just like, then I'm like, my mind was just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
You know, and then a couple rounds came in, and then that's when I felt more warmed up, and I saw a lot of openings and stuff. And I saw everything that he did. He just all it was just when he do that hook, I know the straight was coming, so I blocked all the straight. Boom. Even though I was right in front of him, boom, boom. I just did because that's all he did.
Yeah.
You know, and he was blocking the hook, and then that opened up. I was catching him a lot, hurt him a lot with the right body, a lot of times, because he would smile every time I heard him. Boom, it would smile. Yeah, boom, it would smile, and then that's when it opened up because I started getting very aggressive, and he knew I was coming in with the hook, but because of that, he opened up his body, and you know we talked about him being very vulnerable to the body shot. So
From what we saw, we were like back right, a little bit, but on the floor. But Kenny's comments literally were every time like you get someone at him, he's like he's holding up, holding
he's
up.
very fearful,
He's just holding up.
very, very fearful.
Yeah.
You know, like he felt the power, and he didn't want to exchange. He didn't want to exchange, and when he felt like he was in the corner, he just grabbed me. You know,
Yeah,
grab me. So he really felt the power. He really felt the power. Yeah, he does. His fair market exchange that where you can have cryptocurrency exchange at no extra fee. Fair market exchange.io. That's right. I put some little commercial in there. You know. Oh yeah. No, but he felt it. He really felt it. I mean, the guy's style would always come in. He just presses and presses and presses. He's very energetic. He's he's very in shape, you know. But when he started exchanging with me, the power was just different. Because people can look at the fight and they'll say, "Oh, I can take that," but when you're in there, you're like, "Ooh, no, I can't." You know, that's a different beast. That's a different beast. Hail to the no. He's a no, 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 no. Yeah. He'll be like, "Oh, hell to the no. To the no, 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 no." Oh yeah, man. Right, again. He's been with me for since 2008. 2008. You know.
I'll tell you, I was having dinner tonight with friends of ours that were bringing your fight, right? They weren't familiar with you before the fight. And then they're like, we're talking about, oh, okay. I'm like, well, he's an established fighter, right? And then they're like, okay, well, he's a fighter. He's got to be like in his 20s. I'm like, no, I don't think so. So wait a minute, literally. And I'm like, he's almost 40. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, we're almost the same age.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
JoJo's verified. There's no fighters, Daddy. Joey can't be. JoJo, did you not? She's like, I'll look it up.
Yeah, that's what they always question is how, you know, there's always a question when I fight because of the age, you know, and that's what they'll always ask is, well, you're old for the game, you're 39 years old, how is that gonna affect you, blah blah blah, you know. I'm like, age ain't nothing but a number, man. I'm telling you, you know, I go out there and I you know, I do what I do.
Well, I think it was interesting once they heard that. The comparison were in that short. Who was that? They said, well, spice the plate. The comparisons at dinner. Oh, nobody bosses out like 40, except for you were naming it off. Like, the dinner.
Boy.
Oh, it was Floyd. Sorry. I mean, you were named with. You're like, oh, we can't wait to go to this fight.
Oh yeah.
And then when they saw you go to town, they was, oh my God. I know you work really hard. I mean, it's something that's important. Game professional. For my amateur background, so 8 years, full 30 years fighting. So it's just people don't get to a sense of different level. Like when you're new in the game, you're hungry. You know, you become an elite, you're hungry, you know what you want to do. So when you become a world champion, you have this understanding, a level of understanding and confidence. But nobody ever gets to that next level. Because the next level is letting go. Right? And trusting, you know, and knowing. It's like you just know, right? For a lot of fighters, when they become champion, they have this understanding and confidence that they can do it. But it's a matter of time before they have so much data in their head that they don't know which punch to punch because there's just too many information. Right. You know, and that's why you see guys, they're like, man, he's shot. He can't, you know, hold on, baby, I love you. Yeah, so you get that level of understanding, but then you have all this information, and then one way or another, when
when your inspiration and motivation starts to rain out, all that information is right? And then when you get the chance to punch, you're like, I don't know what to do. So that's why you see people reach out. That's why people like they end up losing or start getting involved because of that. But then when you get to a different level of knowing, you just trust what you put all the years without any question. Yeah, for me, people always ask me, aren't you nervous? And like, I don't even think about it. Right. I don't need to think about it. All I know is I work hard in the gym. I train, with these young kids over here. I train with them. They give me great work. And I go in the ring and I know what to do. I don't have to think about what I need to do. But then, when I was a world champion, when I was one of the, I guess the world champion status before, I guess I would say legendary. I guess. His mentality. I was always questioned. I was always having, because I have all this data in my head, right? What if this happens? What if that happens? What if that's this? What if that's that? And so it's as much as you have the experience, but then the experience also takes away what you were before, right? And then I came to this level now where I don't have to think about it.
So it's like the art of reaction.
It's an art of reaction, and muscle memory, right? So all the things, and then just knowing that you have all these books in your head, all this knowledge. So all I do is I just do it. I just go out there. Like when people say, aren't you nervous? I don't even think about it. I want to think about it when I go inside that ring.
Oh, because of years of time and preparation and muscle memory that literally take up over.
Don't get bored. Don't get away from that. This is why you see the world champion when they fall hard, because they don't know how to extend themselves further. That's the simplest thing or the simplest thing of getting to the next level. It's actually harder to understand for a lot of people. Because they think that it's experience. I gotta learn how to do the experience instead of just letting go and trusting. Right? But people don't know that. Simplest thing, letting go and trust me. That's why if they tell me I'm actually nervous, I'm like, why should I be nervous? I'm not going to the ring right now. I don't have it. I just go in. Once I'm in, I'm like, okay, I'm good. I know exactly what to do. When people are like so nervous about life, or are nervous about being in the ring because there's so many thoughts that hey Jerry for the hey, you can Jerry. Now we got a bunch of water, guys. You guys are thirsty. Anyways, when you do eat in the first place, you ain't supposed to be drinking water so you have your digestion to work. So before drinking water, that's why I don't have water. That's the level. This is different levels of life.
That's exactly what I was gonna say, because I don't think you just apply that to boxing.
Yeah.
That's a life skill, and how many different ways have you hit like what you think is a plateau in life, and then you had to like really reach inside and say, wait, I've got to change it, and then you can jump up. And we all do, but you're really, really good at that, Nonito.
I learned to because when you do go into a level of knowing and learning, there's already a blueprint of how and why this is right. Now people learn a thing through their own vision. I try to open my mind into learning it for the way it is, because beyond that, there are like I said, for instance, when I learned about because how can I let go if I'm up here already? Why would I let go of all this knowledge? But they don't understand that you're utilizing all this knowledge by letting go, meaning that you're free to choose without analyzing. Now, when you analyze things, is when you start to to make mistakes because you're following a path of your thoughts, of your patterns. That's what was that. It's predictable. Predictable to who you are, to your perspective, to your experience. Now you get to a level of just letting go. You're utilizing every essence of what you've learned without, without thinking about it and allowing it to just trust on it, to give trust for it. And like, for instance, with me being in here and being in the ring, I don't have to think about a certain thing. I'm just gonna put it out. I'm gonna do it. I say boom and boom. I'm gonna give it. As compared to, well, what if I do this and it gets catch me? Then by the time you do it, you'll be hey,
I trust that you're prepared and ready.
and people can't trust themselves. But that's the thing, that people get to that level. Even though I'm telling this to a lot of people, you don't know how, because when they get to that level, they doubt it.
Wouldn't you say it's also as simple as trusting in you? Doesn't have to be like God's wisdom.
That's a different process, right? Because it's very hard to trust when you have the lack of experience, right? It's very difficult to trust when there's an up and down. The thing about the human brain is, trusting is a big issue because we want certainty. Now, if there is certainty, then we're going for it. But then if there is a doubt and there is an uncertainty of what the outcome is going to be, we're going to analyze. And this is why it's so difficult for other fighters to get to the next level, because they analyze things too much, especially when they have so much information. But to trust in that level, it's just, that's why everybody's like, man, you look like you're back to like you're 20 or something. I'm like, I can't believe it. Like, I'm like, I train like I am. I mean, I'm keeping up with these guys over here. They're in 20. But all of it, what I've learned is pretty much putting it together, just trusting that my experience is gonna come out, and I don't have to choose what I need to do. It's gonna choose for me. And that's trust. But you gotta trust yourself. That's the most difficult thing to do, is trusting yourself. Yeah, it's my friend here who loves Tom Brady. He would do anything for Tom Brady. If he could get babies from Tom Brady, then get babies from Tom Brady. But yeah, that's a whole another level of learning.
Oh my God. Remember, one boy. That's it. We're out for blood.
Fighting for championships and winning instead of this being the stepping stone for some young kids. I mean, this is a
It's just
Oh yeah.
No, yeah. And don't ever take that hat off. I love the hat. Yeah, it's like, don't ever take that hat off. I love the hat. Oh my God, the hat.
Sabi mo, Pogi.
Yo, shoutout sa inyo, Matkat at PUC. Shoutout sa inyo. Shout out Matkat and PUC, the underground culture. You're a piece of. Kayo na magtuloy. Ayun, tapos na laban. Bakbaka na uli. Pogi Corlet lang. Saka lang.
Thanks for watching, guys. Please, ba't magbababoy ba? Let's hit subscribe and ring the bell.
Ay, parang jowa.
Gimba.
Basically, need a medic.
Like if somebody can take all this stuff and analyze it's like everything like they make decisions on what play to run and what part of the field based on analytics. The analytics will tell them that, yeah, this play, running this play gives you a chance.
Andyan si Ray Flores. Si Ray Flores ng Showtime. Ray Flores, host ng Showtime PDC.
That's I love you for that.
Thank you. Likes that. Oh, this guy here, like, she like mad at
There's a few calls. This is true. That's right. Yeah. Right. Next fight.
I want anybody who has a belt. That doesn't matter to me.
That was easy. That was easy work for you.
NFT. What's it called? Physical NFT. Yeah, so what they do now is that you have the NFT plus the physical with it. Yeah. So They're paying a lot of money for it, right? For every piece. I don't collect. You know, I gave you a damn rope. Yes, I did. I gave you a rope. I'm telling you. I did. I swear to God, I gave you a damn rope. I did, dude.
Did I sell it? It's not in my. What it was a roast from Mario. That's right. If you said you said I'll grab you on my road. San Antonio fight. How about that one? I'm just
Was that the easiest part of your career?
I knocked the guy out in 20 seconds. 20.
In a championship fight though. Yeah, this one might be the easiest.
I'm not sure. You know, I mean, the Montel was pretty easy in that way.
Knockout of the year?
Yeah, but I mean, that was a very very technical fight. But it came out very easy.
Funny you say that because I was just showing that fight to my mom yesterday. Yeah.
I would say that was pretty. He was a very difficult fighter, but the way the fight happened.
Easier than Durchinian?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, that was five rounds. So.
Yeah, long career already. He's like, I was here and I felt good, and then he's like, I was not. He's like, I had no expectation that punch was coming. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan. Yeah.
That's the worst. I've never been to the holding back. That's crazy. That's who are they? Do you know? Who are those kids?
I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure.
Maybe that's I
Yeah, it's live. I believe. Yeah, no, I'm not. I wish. No, I believe it's for their live show. They're like their YouTube channel. My name's Mel. Nice to meet you. Well, what do you think is next? Who do you think is next?
honestly, I hope either Inoue or whoever holds the WBO titles next. Either one.
But the title stripped from Casimiro?
I heard that he has 10 days to prove whether or not he was sick or not. And if he proves it, he holds on to the title. Because this last fight tonight was for the interim title. So, I mean, if Casimiro holds on to the title, because I love watching Filipinos fight because of what's on the line, I'd like to see that fight. And then I'd like to see the winner of that fight then fight Inoue. You know what I mean? Because they are so polar opposites as people and as fighters. So for me, from an intrigue standpoint, I kind of want to see that.
Yeah, so do I.
Because it's just so different. Personality-wise, fighting-wise, everything about it is so, they're just on opposite ends of the spectrum. So to put them together, I want to see that because I think it'd be so unique and entertaining.
Yeah, so do I.
And I think it'll bring out I mean, it's not that he always brings out, he's always has his best. But I think it would bring out another level of him when he fights another Filipino that's a champion.
Do you think he sets an example for fighters who are older?
I think he sets an example for younger fighters because everything he's done has defied logic. So the fact that he went up to 26, came down as he got older.
Yeah, which is weird.
And he wants to go even talking about 15.
Oh, wow.
Like that's the thing that's insane is that he could potentially go down. He went down to 18, a division that he did well in, and
years ago, and then he came
but had discipline to make weight and to take care of his body like a professional. And now look what he's been able to do. I did his first fight back at bantamweight when he was fighting in San Antonio, and he wasn't even the last 3 fights. This is a guy that doesn't even, he could say, if I'm not on the last 2 fights, I'm not fighting. Not him. He showed humility, got himself back, got in the World Boxing Super Series tournament, and now look what he's been able to do. He has rejuvenated his career, and I think that the public appreciates him more now, which is crazy. But look what he was able to do in 11 and 12. I think the public appreciates him now more in this last third or whatever this is, more now than what they did even back then when he was the 2012 Fight of the Year.
When even
after all the knockout of the year.
Knockouts and all this other stuff. People appreciate him more now as he's in the twilight of his career, which is not even the twilight. I mean, it's just like
Twilight.
it's just we appreciate him more now. It's like watching a great find that fountain of youth again, but in a different weight class. And I tell people, I'm like, every fight that he has, you better appreciate it because there's never going to be another one of him again. The same way I felt about Pacquiao, not just because he's Filipino, but you got to appreciate it now because it's not going to be around forever.
Again, to repeat what you said, that it was he was the opposite. As like his career went further, he actually decided to go back down. Like, you know, most fighters, as they go further with their careers, they move up. And it's weird that he did move back down and still dominate.
But ego gets in the way, and it's like, you know, I understand you have millions in the bank. Like, why are you gonna starve yourself and go through all that headache, whatever? Like, you know, I'm big, I'm powerful. Let me move up. Let me try something different, but let me not sacrifice myself. He did the opposite. He goes, let me
That's
go
another
back.
level of
You know what I
discipline.
mean? It's another level of discipline, which he doesn't have to have. He has generational wealth. He's got all the accomplishment. He's a Hall of Famer regardless, but he did it because he loves the sport. And younger guys need to realize just because you have a few losses doesn't mean the end of your fucking career. You know what I mean? People were writing him off when he lost to Rico. You know what I mean? Like, come on, that's ridiculous.
What do you guys think of Raymar Caballo's future?
I think Raymar realized that he was in there with his idol and he came to fight. But you make one or two mistakes, it's game over. This guy's a standout pitcher, and he knows you make one or two mistakes against a standout hitter, game over.
Gotta get back in there now.
You know, but I honestly believe that he's going to be so much better. When the thing is like, and I met this, I was telling Rachel this. I remember when Nonito was in there with the older guys, and he was of the mindset like, let me show reverence for sharing the ring with you. That has been lost nowadays. Everyone wants to have this animosity and this beef and all this other nonsense. But Nonito, even when he was younger, was like, let me share the ring with him and let me have reverence. Like, it's an honor to share the ring with you. I'm going to be so much better of a fighter because I was in there with you, world champion, this and that. Now guys are pissing vinegar and they're whatever. I'm not saying all of them are like that. But with Nonito, he took something away from sharing the ring with the guys that he did. And Caballo tonight, even in the loss, was showing that reverence. Like, the first two rounds were very interesting. And then the third, Nonito started showing his dominance. But they're not wrong with that. But he showed, and he's going to be so much of a better fighter because he shared the ring with him. And he came to fucking fight. He didn't come to lay him down or whatever. He showed reverence before the fight, but he came to fight. And he just knew, I'm like, damn, I made a mistake and I paid for it. The kid's going to be better. We need to have that mentality that we have to show reverence. When you share the ring with somebody that is a great and a contender, learn something from it. Just don't be like, oh, well, I lost to him and it's BS or whatever, animosity. Don't let your ego get in the way. Take away something that you learn from the fighter that you're in there with. Because when those guys share the ring with each other, it's special. It's a bond that you or me or no one else can touch because they've spilled blood together and fought together.
And to kind of what you said, that, you know, some fighters, they care too much about the undefeated record and they're not willing to take chances. They're not willing to share the ring with other great fighters. Raymar Caballo did that tonight with Nonito. And what do you think of that? What do you think of fighters that do take chances?
I think that, listen, everybody looks at the financial gains that Floyd Mayweather has been able to do. He's the richest fighter of all time, and God bless him. And he is a first ballot Hall of Famer. But people need to realize there's only one Floyd Mayweather. There's only one Muhammad Ali. There's only one Julio Cesar Chavez. There's only one of one. Don't try to be them. Too many times guys look at that, oh, that goose egg. And that I understand that, but that doesn't make or break you. Floyd Mayweather was an all-time great because he was just psychotic
and training and everything else. People see the money, the fame, the attention, the fact that he grossed almost over $1 billion as a fighter. They don't see the sacrifice that this guy put in the gym, not going out and partying, not drinking, being hungry. The fact that he would answer every media guy's questions. When I was on the Mayweather McGregor tour with Floyd, and he answered every media member's questions. He would have to tell his PR team, they'd be like, hey, Floyd, we got to go. He's like, no, I'm going to answer these questions. Even at that level, when he was 49-0, having the records with Pacquiao, having the records with Canelo, everything, the guy works his ass off. Fighters or younger people in society don't see that hard work and everything else. Don't try to be the next Floyd, be the next you. Nonito Donaire didn't grow up trying to be like, oh, I'm trying to be the next Pacquiao. He said, I'm proud of being Filipino. I'm Mexican, and I'm damn proud of every Mexican fighter. I don't want Canelo to be the next Chavez. Chavez is my idol, the guy I look up to the most in this business. I don't want Canelo to be the next Chavez. I want Canelo to be Canelo. I want Nonito Donaire was Nonito Donaire. He wasn't trying to be Pacquiao. He didn't come out with the crazy hair and, you know, the thunderstruck and everything else and having, you know, Boot Boy or anybody else around him. When he could have, because that's how Filipinos are. Nonito Donaire did it his way. I love Frank Sinatra. He goes, I did it my way. And guys need to do it their way. Honest, hungry, determined, but doing it for the sport. If you go out there and take that risk, fight fans will love you. Arturo Gatti, God rest his soul. Diego Chico Kraus, who his uncle trained. The fact that you have Mickey Ward, you'd never have these guys if everyone paid attention to that goose egg. It's about taking risks and fighting and testing yourself against the world's best. He's 42-6. No one gives a shit about the 6 losses. They care about what he's done. 4 division world champion, 2012 fight of the year, 2019 fight of the year. The fact that even at 40 years of age, this guy's testing father time. That's special. The goose egg means shit.
Fans are willing to overlook the wins over the losses.
I mean, look, for the guys that it works for, the Rocky Marcianos of the world, the Floyd Mayweathers of the world, that's what made them all-time greats. But this guy is very special. Yeah, I mean, I love Sinatra. I gotta watch. You know, it was like the point since 10:30. He's still on the plane.
You can get more. Before the you can press that part.
Okay, so we're gonna get out of here. Have a great evening. Thank you so much for the hospitality. Congratulations, guys. You and your family. Absolutely. Looking forward to the next one, as always. You know, hey, happy holidays to you, bro. Seriously. What if you get a quick photo? Well, it would be a pleasure. That was your career, great example for the Oh, you really are a good example. Always a pleasure. Happy holidays to you and your family, man. Get some rest, man. Okay? You are a wonderful example. I was telling you once that when you were coming up, I love the fact that you showed reverence to the guys you shared the ring with, and tonight it came full circle. Because even when you fought anyway was not pounding his chest like, oh my God, look what I did. He was like, I shared the ring with an all-time great. And tonight, Caballo did the same thing. And you didn't have to do that for him tonight. Because you could have waited for unification, this and that, but you shared the ring with him. Because you felt it was the right thing to do. And the kid's going to be that much better because of what you're able to do for him. So, thank you for what you do. And we love watching you, and it's been such a pleasure. So, you have a great one, man. Thank you guys so much. Yes,
Quick clip with it.
yeah, of course. Yeah,
Shout out my young channel, Splice Central.
Spice Central? All right, yeah, absolutely. This is Ray Flores.
Okay.
This is Ray Flores. Make sure to check out other boxing news on Spice Central. It's the way to be, especially as we head towards 2022. Happy holidays, everybody. Thank you, man. Take care, guys. This is great person. Check out Winter TV. All the time. Winter TV is one of the places to go to. Happy holidays, everybody. You check out Winter TV in 2022. Thank you, man. Bogey for life? Yeah, that's me. Is it Bogey for life? Bogey for life. Bogey for life. Winter TV? Yeah, Bogey for life. Go ahead, John. Check out my man Bogey for life. He will make you a boxing fan for life.
All right.
You got a chart?
Nice.
Oh, ven, video.
You can get more.
Go down to the fresh air.
Oh my goodness, this boy's sleeping already.
I won't tell
I know that
Hey guys, we are actually gonna cut the stream. It's 2:38 in the morning here. We're gonna stay up for a while. Nonito doesn't like sleeping after a fight, but we want to give him the privacy and time to celebrate off cam. So I love you, I love you, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all your support, all your blessings, all your prayers. Let me go really quickly through all the brands, all the sponsors: Light Gaming PCs, Clear Health Path, DLX, Boxing Gym, Funwear, Easeprint. Thank you so much for the dress I'm wearing right now. Fair Market Exchange, DeFi Sports, and Sendwave. You guys, we love you guys so much. You guys have given us so much support. Thank you to our entire camp, our entire team, our family and friends that came out and supported. We hope we brought honor and pride to the Philippines. As always, we love you. Thank you so much. Ingat lahat at mabuhay Pilipinas.